Good morning. I have a group of awards here to give out to students who were lucky enough to have their artwork included in the Waterville Creates Youth Art Month show back in March. This was a pretty large art show with a lot of Central Maine schools participating, and they got to have their artwork displayed in downtown Waterville for the month of March. Those students are David Cooper, Liam McPherson, Maddie Acorn, and Maddie Provost Hoffman. In addition to those awards, I have one that I created on my own. I'm giving this award out to a student who contributes to a welcoming classroom environment by being a positive presence in the classroom. She encourages her peers, is incredibly hardworking, and dedicates time outside of class to work on her skills. That student is Megan Mahoney. And those are all my awards.
Good morning,
Thank you.
And welcome to our end of the year awards assembly for the 8th graders. I'd like to start by saying thank you to all of you sitting here today. The last year and a half has certainly been challenging. This is one of the many obstacles that you'll be faced in your lifetime. My hope is that you've learned a great deal about yourself throughout middle school. Middle school years are arguably the most difficult times mentally, emotionally, and socially. And then you add a pandemic to the mix for the last 15 months. As I think about all of you individually, I can't help but be impressed with your perseverance. Every one of you sitting here has a story. And this school year has taught us all many things. We've had to lean on each other for encouragement, learning new technology platforms, learning to wear face coverings, participate in sports and activities with new guidelines, acclimate to a brand new building, figure out which day of the week you're supposed to come to school, learn to cope on a school day in which your friends may not be in the same cohort, and try to log into Google Meets when the internet is not working so well. The obstacles this year are just a snapshot of obstacles that you'll be faced with, and what you have learned this year will make you stronger. You have more tools for your toolbox as you enter high school, more tools for your toolbox as you encounter the next challenge presented to you in your life. The late Kobe Bryant used to say, rest at the end, not in the middle. He wasn't necessarily referencing his basketball season, but his career and his life. Meaning, continue to wake up every morning and attack the day. Develop a mindset that you can accomplish anything at any time. I wish I could stand here and tell you that high school will be a piece of cake. Your family issues would go away, and you'll never have any conflict with your friends and peers. That will not be the case. I can tell you that sitting here today as a teenager and going through what you have gone through is one of the many amazing feats that you'll accomplish in your lifetime. I want to thank you for wearing your face coverings and help keep our students and staff safe. I want to thank you for washing your hands and socially distancing. I want to thank you for completing your work this year, most of the time. I want to thank you for showing up to school when things at home weren't always going well. I want to thank you for being involved with various activities at Winslow Junior High School. I want to thank you for being a role model for our younger students. I want to thank you for continuing to instill the values of Winslow Junior High School, of being respectful, responsible, and safe. And I want to thank you for rising up to the challenge every day this school year. Finally, thank you to our wonderful teachers and staff for your hard work and the many hours you put into a profession that did not look like this when you first started your career. For the sleepless nights, the many tears, conversations with your colleagues, remote lesson planning, I am truly grateful to have all of you part of this team. Thank you again, and at this time I will introduce Ms. Bigview for our first award.
good morning. I have an award to give to an 8th grade student who has been the picture of perseverance this year. Chorus usually is where we go to sing. Well, this year we weren't allowed to sing for much of the year, and so we learned piano. Well, that's not what these kids signed up for. And this student has just been happy and smiling and pleasant and has grown so much over the years. So I have an award for Dakota Riley. And up next are the Civil Rights Awards with Mr. Bourne.
Good morning. Happy Beach Day. Happy Pride Month.
Yeah!
And I guess, best of all, happy summer vacation. There's a lot I can tell you all about the Civil Rights Team project across the state of Maine. There are thousands of students involved in it at the elementary, middle school, junior high, and high school levels. And I'm going to tell you all about those things and all about our civil rights team here at Winslow Junior High, but not today. I will tell you, however, that the civil rights team isn't going anywhere. We are here to stay, and we will see you all either in this area or in that area next year. I do have a few comments for the 8th grade members of our civil rights team, however. Ms. E and I have been around for a long time, especially Ms. E. I have worked with thousands of students. I've taught them in the classroom, I've coached them, I've worked with them in club activities. I'm friends with many of them today. Never in 44 years have I had the privilege of working with a group of students who are as creative, as dedicated, and as courageous as you are. So Abby, Kate, Taya, Maddie, Maeve, Richard, you have won our admiration, you've won our respect, you've won our hearts. Thank you so, so much. It's been wonderful working with you all, and we know you'll be back at it in Winslow High School next year. I do have, with Ms. E, some goodies to share with you after our assembly. And if I could meet you for a minute, back there where Ms. Hardy is. Ms. Hardy's standing in front of Winslow Junior High's first gender-neutral restroom. Thank you all very much, and teammate, you have some awards to give, I believe.
We're going to skip Mrs. Brackett, I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry, Ms. Brackett.
We're going to skip teammate.
So I'm giving an award this year to a student who, we worked all year on this project called Findings from the Field. We started in September and we worked periodically on it over and over again. And with the opportunity to get our work published, we had to sort of rush at the end, but I want to present an award to Catherine Nichols because she has had a paper published in a scientific journal this year. It's quite an accomplishment by 8th grade to have something published in a scientific journal. It's a great job. So now it's to me.
All right. Good morning. Hi. Hi. Good to see you. teammate, this year, there are no words. And hopefully, we won't have a repeat of yesterday at the end of this assembly. So this cohort has been a lot of fun, a lot of other adjectives that are positive.
Most of them.
We weren't going to say it. I'm really going to miss seeing you guys. I liked having the small classes. I mean, it was a difficult year, but at least we got to know each other pretty well, for better or for worse. Okay, so the first award Teammate would like to give. Teammate would like to recognize several students for their participation and the effort they put forth in their classes. These students have shown growth in their learning over the course of the year. They persevere, which is not always easy, try hard and are earnest, and have won our respect. So, could the following students please come up? And also, sadly, we missed one that was on this list that actually came to the field trip yesterday. So I'm going to call his name and maybe we'll make sure he gets the link. So would the following students please come up? Jackie Susie. Sean Susie. Dion Stanley. Liam McPherson, who came on the trip yesterday. Liam Scandori,
Who is in Florida.
In Florida.
On his way.
Dakota Riley. And Megan Mahoney.
Congratulations, Megan.
All right, our next team award is called Team 8's Extra Mile Award.
Because I can run a mile.
I can run 10.
I can't.
I just don't run.
I can't run. I'm joking. Stop bragging, Mrs. Gagnon.
Sorry. Later, ladies.
Okay, Team 8 would like to honor the following students for their academic excellence, exemplary attitude, intrinsic motivation, and overall contribution to a positive school environment. Would the following students please come forward? Kyrie Meek. Sierra Sharp.
They get ice cream.
Here, you also get a certificate.
It's not all about the ice cream. Well,
Addie Slampa. Maya Bayu. And Kaylee Parrish and Xander Reardon.
Yes, we had the other one this way.
All right.
Now I would like to take this opportunity to thank the Academy. I'm joking.
and sing.
The sun will come up. No. Next is Mr. Briggs.
That's where the music starts to play, so we go to commercial.
It's true.
When you start singing.
That's true, yes.
The birds start singing outside of choreography after.
In 1972, Winslow Junior High began a tradition of the typical student award. The idea was the qualities of scholarship, service, character, citizenship, and leadership. In 1984, the staff at Winslow Junior High School felt the title of the award, or changed it to the Outstanding Student Award. Teachers in all 3 grades vote for 2 students, and the award is presented at our final assembly. In the early 1970s, Winslow Junior High was blessed to hire a husband and wife team. Pam Pam and Brad Whitaker. Pam was a phenomenal English language arts teacher, and Brad was an energetic and engaging science teacher. They were both loved by all. Over the course of their 30-plus years of being educators here at Winslow Junior High, they were highly involved in the extracurricular activities, and they knew every student who passed through the doors of this school. They touched thousands of lives, some of whom are most likely parents of yours and may be viewing this. Pam was also an amazing drama coach, and Brad served as the student council advisor for most of his career and was a true example of leading by example, getting staff and students to enthusiastically work to raise money to help people. They exemplified the qualities of what the Outstanding Student Award means. So with their retirement in 2003, it was unanimously agreed by the staff that the award from that point on should be called the Whitaker Award. It is my pleasure to present the 2021 Whitaker Award to two individuals. The first individual is Kyrie Meek. Kyrie will be presented a plaque that reads, Whitaker Outstanding Student Award, Winslow Junior High School, 2021. And our second recipient goes to Addie Salemba. Again, the plaque reads, Outstanding Student Award, Winslow Junior High, Adeline Salemba, 2021. And one day when we get a trophy case in the new building, there will be a plaque that represents all of the award winners since the implementation of this award. You two happen to be the first two names on the brand new plaque that reads Scholarship, Service, Character, Citizenship, and Leadership. Again, Whitaker Outstanding Student Award, Kyrie and Addie. And at this time, for our last set of awards, the Renaissance Award, I'll introduce Mrs. Gagnon and Mrs. Lambert.
Good morning, everyone. Mrs. Lambert and I are here on one of the very most exciting days of the year as Renaissance advisors. So over the last 2 days, we've recognized 28 of our 8th graders for 3 years of consistent hard work and academic excellence. All of you deserving young men and women should be so proud of your choices that you've made to come to school ready to listen, ready to learn, and be engaged in your academic endeavors for the past 3 years. It's a long time. It's a long time to be steady, rough, hard, and to do your best. You've put in time, you've put in effort into ensuring that your work has been completed to the absolute best of your ability. And today we're going to recognize you for that hard work.
In a time-honored tradition, 8th grade students who have made the honor roll 7 out of 8 times through their career in grades 6 through 8 at Winslow Junior High will receive the Renaissance sweatshirt. Please note, we did not count the 3rd trimester of 2020 due to our school closure.
So just to kind of recap what you've done to earn that sweatshirt, you had to achieve honor roll in one of 3 ways. Some of you earned high honors, which means you earned all A's. Some of you earned it through a combination of A's and B's. And some of you earned it through doing all A's and B's with a C, but it was offset because you had an extra A. So that was the criteria for earning honor roll.
We ask that each time you wear this sweatshirt, your Renaissance sweatshirt, you do so with greater pride. And remember the hard work you put in your time here at Winslow Junior High School. Your Winslow Junior High School family congratulates you and wishes you the best of luck as you embark on your high school journey in the very near future. We look forward to following your continued success.
So without further ado,
I'm gonna ask you, when your name's called, to come forward. Stay up here, with your sweatshirt, and we're gonna take a group picture at the end. So, here we go. Our first recipient is Bethany Blake. Our next recipient is Kylie McCafferty. Next recipient is Abby Chartrand. Yep. And our next recipient is another Abby, Abby McCaslin. Yeah. Oh. Your brothers. And to finish the other McCaslin is Ethan McCaslin. Kyrie Meek. Kate Nichols. There you go, congratulations.
Paige Owen.
Kaylee Parrish, who is not here today, but we will get you your sweatshirt, Kaylee. Congratulations.
Brady Poulin.
There you go, Brady. Tucker Pomelo. Tucker, congratulations. Xander Reardon, who is also not here today, but we will get his sweatshirt to him.
Brady Progress.
Sierra Sharp. There you go.
Addie Salampa.
Patrick Smith, who is not here today, but he is with Picnic Sweatshirt. Jackie Susie. Thank you. Max Spicer, who is also not here today.
Sophie Sullivan.
Congratulations, Sophie.
Maya.
Maya
Maya
Mayu. And Carter Woodbury, who was here yesterday on our trip, is our last Mrs. Bergman, can you get a picture if we all shift, if we move?
Eventually, well, yeah, I mean,
Where would be a good spot?
well, this is video.
We'll
After
get a
the video.
snapshot. and
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good, all right.
Yeah.
All right, congratulations, everyone.
Okay, just a reminder, this link, the awards presentation will be on our website, so you can view, I'll get information to your families, so you can view it potentially over the next few days, we'll say. And that concludes our awards presentation. One more round of applause for all of our winners.